The fourth tenet really is a corollary of the third one, which states that accessible cash is always a temptation, which is why I always advise people to have two accounts. One, an expense account in which money comes in from their earnings or income and is used for life's expenses, day-to-day expenses. And the other, an investment account where only money goes in and from there goes out to an investment. I had this interesting case of a cousin of mine, and she sold an asset and had a tidy sum of money of about $150,000. She said that she was very busy with her career and therefore decided to park it in her savings account or checking account, as we would call it. And having done that, for about 6 to 8 months, she left it there before she found time to reinvest it into an asset. At the time she tried to reinvest, she was shocked to find that only 2/3 of that amount was available. Out of that $150,000, pretty much $100,000 existed, $50,000 had gone. Initially, she thought somebody had defrauded her, but when she examined it, she found that what she thought was small expenses for which she was withdrawing all accumulated into something significant, and in effect close to $50,000 had gone out of the account because of her, but she had not perceived it to be an expensive withdrawal. I'll repeat that. She was shocked to find that she had withdrawn almost close to $50,000 without realizing that she had done so. Hence, it always pays to have a firewall between your expenses and your investment, even if you are temporarily parking money for investment at a later point in time. And the other interesting piece of information which I found is when I spoke to a friend of mine who is a psychiatrist, a very successful one, he made this point that temptation and obsession to spend, which also can become an addiction, is not very dissimilar to an addiction to a drug or addiction to alcohol and so on. His point was that the neural networks and the bridges that are formed towards addiction is really the same, whether it's a drug related one or alcohol or spending money. It's just that the consequences can be a little different. But the chemical reactions and the biology of all this happening is all very identical. And therefore, one must recognize that money close to hand is a temptation that we must avoid.
Thank you for watching. If you want to dive deeper into this topic and stay updated on our latest content, be sure to subscribe now. And if you found this video helpful, don't hesitate to share it with someone you know. Let's spread the knowledge and the fun together.